Good day, grade 11. So I've got your grade right this time. So we are going to do activity 10, number 8. Okay, that's not the right chapter. But you've got the book on this electronic book. You can go find it. Page 175 in the physical book. Activity 10, number 8. So basically what we're doing in this activity is taking a string. Now that's a string. I'm going to call it SLN string. Okay, that's the variable name. And this is an array. So we're taking the string and reversing the characters and putting them into each box of the array. And this is how the array must look after we have done the job. So I suggest we reverse the string first and then go and take each character in turn and put it into the array. Now the array is going to have 10 boxes available and we're only going to use 8, so we have to get a counter for our array. Okay, I'll call it our count. Right, I wrote a little program for this activity to help. So the edit box is there. The person's going to type in a word or a name. Okay, so we get it from our edit box. I'm going to make a variable SL string colon string. I'm going to say SL string equals edt input dot text. Okay, then we're going to reverse the string. How do we reverse the string? Well, we get another string, call it stemp, whatever you want to call it. Then we need a counter to go through each character of the string, and we're going to do the following. We say for k equals 1, no, length. We're going to reverse order, starting from the end, from the length of the string, which is the last character of the string, down to 1, do. Then we're going to say ARR. Oh, we've got to declare an array. Hey, I forgot to do that. Let's go and declare array. ARR password colon array 1 to 10 of char characters in each string. So well, because we're going from the last character of the string, this one, down to that, we need a counter for our array. And yeah, let's go and get a counter. Our count, we're going to set our count equal to 0 to start off with, and then for each character that we get from the last character down to the first of the string, we're going to increment our count so that we can go and use our count for our array index number. ARR password square brackets our count equals SL string box number k, character number k. So this is the tricky part. This is where we're using strings with a character reference and the array with an index. It looks similar, doesn't it? But you have to know that this is a string and that's an array. So the counter here is for the index of the array, and the k here is for the character of each string. As you can see, they look very similar, don't they? Yeah. So that's what we must remember. There's a slight difference there. The characters are referred to with square brackets k, and the index of an array, or box numbers of each array, of each box number of the array has got square brackets, and then you have your integer in there. And why is it an integer? Because it's 1 to 10 integers. Right, anyway, so we fill the array. Now let's go and display our array in the rich edit. Already out. Well, I'm going to use a for loop again for k equals 1 to our count. Remember, our count is the number of boxes in the array, and then we say already out dot lines dot add lr password square brackets k. I'm using the for loop counter again. I mean the k as the for loop counter a variable. I can do that, it's fine. Now what if I wanted to put into the label? So I've displayed into the rich edit, but I'm also going to put it into the label. But before we go to the label, let's go and run the program and see if it works. So I'm going to put in here Jane space doe reverse into array. So there it is. Now what if I want to display that array in a label? I know we took each line was a separate character here in the rich edit, but displaying it in as a label, we have to build characters from each box of the array. So we're going to have a for loop counter again. Okay, for k equals, we're taking the array contents now, eh? So for k equals 1 to our count, we're not going to the length of the string, it's the array contents, everything's sitting in the array like this, sitting in the array. There's our counter, goes up to 8, those are empty. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a string, and we're going to call it sReverse, whatever, it doesn't matter what we call it, and we're going to build a string in this for loop, make sReverse equal to an empty string first, and then we say sReverse equals the previous sReverse, join that to the array contents, password box number k. So for each box you have to refer to an index number. Okay, so we're going to go from box number 1 all the way to box number 8, which is our count. Okay, and that is the length there of the string, but this is our count, that's the index of the array. It's at 8. So we're going to go from 1 all the way to that one, and we're going to join a string, and we'll end up with E space ENAJ. You'll have that. That's going to be our string that's going to result after we've built this. This sReverse is going to look like that. And now we can go and put it in the label because we've got it in a string, and it's label 1 dot caption equals sReverse. Right, so basically that is the best way to do it, that activity number 8. Let's go and run it and make sure. So right, Jane doe reverse into array, so there it is. It's in the edit box, I mean the rich edit, and in the label. So it's 2 ways that you can display the contents of an array. I'm joining all the boxes together here in using a string variable and then displaying it, whereas over here in the rich edit we just one line at a time. Each line had a different index of the array. Right, so that is the result of that one.